Okay. Um, so hold on. What do I need to do now? I, I gotta let him know when I'm ready. Gotta wait for a call from Maxwell. Uh, oh, hold on. Fucking Misty's going a little nuts. Just when I start. Okay, hold on. Okay, never mind. She's fine. Oh yeah, I have another call. And Maxwell.
Hello?
Hello.
Jan, Maxwell here.
Hi.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
They are.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before. I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your
Fuck.
alters have undergone.
Yeah.
I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with the job.
Being a builder is my job.
Yeah, not this
It's
shit.
the job you signed up for. But it's not who you are anymore, is it? Not just who you are. You've crossed the threshold, and now, I suppose, well, you have to face the trial.
I don't like how that sounds.
I don't like how that sounds.
It's understandable. Just try to keep an open mind.
What would I have to do?
Prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy donor.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
I gotta give him my brain cells? Is that a bit risky?
But isn't it a bit risky to donate brain cells? I mean, don't you need specialist equipment and personnel to do it?
We do have
safely?
scientists, so...
But don't worry. You wouldn't be the donor.
What?
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not
And
affected.
I'm the only one here.
Because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue. From the cortex.
So, how did you want me to get it?
There is only one solution. You have Rapidium, Jan. You have the womb.
Are you...
All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure.
Oh, that's kind of
By
fucked.
leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no awareness, no feelings, no thoughts. A biological vessel, if you will. A tabula rasa.
Oh, fuck. Not nice.
That doesn't sound very nice. But I guess it could work.
It has to work. Just follow the instructions I send you, and you can cure your alters with healthy brain tissue very effectively.
Wait, but if Rapidium-induced growth causes this...
Yeah, right?
Won't he get sick as well?
It shouldn't. Not if it stays fully sedated. You see, the mutation occurs in the part of the brain responsible for cognitive functions. Thinking, learning, remembering. So as long as the vessel's cortex stays inactive, it will remain a clean slate, and its brain tissue will be safe to use.
So, Tabula Rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence.
Evanescence?
See, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or, as you would put it, the choices that shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study.
Oh.
Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you are doing with your altars, Jan?
Is that what you
Is
want to
that
do
what
with them?
you want me to do with them? Train them? Enhance them?
Of course not. I was only trying to show you how deeply rooted we are in sentimental superstitions our culture imposes on us. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty altar's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at stone that is too brittle
I
to
might have
target.
to do this.
There's
I
no
don't want
logical reason
my
to fear
altars to like
dismissing it.
die
Lucas and
and
I
have to
went
get a
back
new
to
one.
our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer? With the use of your banned research, but what about Ally Corp? What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my altars is one thing, but this... I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I trust you, Jan?
And if I can trust you.
If I can trust you.
I'm putting a lot at stake for you.
I'm putting a lot
You
at
can
stake
trust
for
me.
you.
Ally Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
Yes, I'm sure. I told you before, it's better for you and your altars if your wife and her employers stay out of this. You didn't listen then. I hope you'll listen now. It's the only safe way for you. We can do this. Are you with me?
I need to think it through.
This is all very confusing. I need to think it through before I make any decisions.
Of course. I'm sure you'll come to the right conclusion. You're a smart man, Jan Dolsky.
I think I have
Let me
to.
just make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Ally Corp's operations. It's not
Like, I don't want my
rebellion that
altars to
drives
just
me.
die.
Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission, and the means to execute this potential. All they could ever do is take the Rapidium you've found and use it to boost the prices of their shares. Sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant, an opportunity lost. So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that by withholding some information from them, we can achieve so much more. Just think about it, Jan. Think about how much everything you're going through is really worth. Because to the corporation, you are just an instrument. To me, you are a gift.
Okay. Oh. Oh, we're not taking photos right now. Okay, let's go to the dorm.
Come
What's
and
there
see
to
me.
discuss?
There's a
We
matter
need
I
to
want to
shield
discuss.
ourselves
I'm not
from
afraid of a
radiation.
radiation.
Okay.
Since when are you such a wimp?
10 radiation filters. Okay, we'll actually do that. And don't mine it for 5 days. It's just the enriched metals. Yeah. We don't even have. Okay. So what we're gonna do. I don't even think we can do anything with 3 enriched metals. So let's. There we go. Cool. Hey, refiner. I have news about Ben.
Hey, got a minute? I have some news about Ben. You asked about him? And?
He's alive.
He exists. And he's alive. Is he? So, he was planning to go to space here as well? Looks like it. And there's more. He seems to be the very same person you knew. Working on an oil rig and all. It's... honestly... it's amazing. Wow. You know what this means, don't you?
Tell me.
No? Tell me. It means... oh, hell, I don't know what it means, but it's fucking unbelievable. He's real.
He's real.
Now
The
we
One
really
Piece
need
is
to
real.
Make it back alive. I need to make it back.
Alright, then we're gonna. Yeah, let's get our asses in
Yeah.
gear.
So, let's get our asses in gear, cause there's still a long way to go. You're right. But the tide is turning, Jan. I can feel it. And let me tell you one thing, Jan. I've been absorbing you with my problems, but that doesn't mean I don't know life hasn't been great for you. It's given us both some sour berries to chew on. Yeah. You remember Uncle Martin's red currant wine?
Hold on one second. Okay, we're good.
Wine, right? Oh, yeah. It's some people get lemons and make lemonade. I get red currants and make wine. Well, you just proved that we can make some really sweet wine out of those sour berries we got.
Sour berries.
Thank you. Never stop believing the future can be bright.
Oh, that's a lot of motivation. We got optimism. Things are hardly ever perfect, and focusing on the negatives is very human. The refiner taught you that changing your perspective and seeing the upside can be refreshing. All it takes is a bit of faith. Where is everyone? Scientist is down there. It's always there's always something.
Hey there. I talked to
Like I saw like a
Maxwell.
little like
It
ding
looks
thing,
like
but I
he
couldn't even
came
see
up
what it
with a cure
was.
for your condition. Really? Are you telling me there's hope? Yeah, it's some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula. Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do? Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free alter. Awareness-free? The plan is to create a biological vessel from my DNA and extract lots of healthy brain tissue from it. Biological vessel to produce a healthy mutation-free brain. That makes sense. So, you're okay with it? It sounds like a promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it? Because these are not corporate instructions. Maxwell is clearly pushing his own agenda here. Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult AliCorp Medical about our problem? It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back? I don't know. Maybe I should talk to Lena again? Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your
The
ex,
graphics seem to
not
be
mine.
getting
You decide
worse
whether you want
whenever
to
he
take the risk.
moves.
Just remember,
Huh.
Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things?
Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're right. I'm overthinking it. Good. Just
We need to
give
heal
the
them.
green light, and I'll start researching that new QC functionality right away. Then we'll take it step by step. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
Miner is at the airlock. Oh, he's very sick. Uh-oh. Miner, you're not doing good? Oh, doesn't actually. He's a bit annoyed. He's so happy. Oh my god, look how happy he is. That's a happy man. Look at how motivated. QC hacking. Oh my god, that's a very happy boy. Very, very happy. Social room? Wait, I have another call? Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many calls. I can't even do work. Lena. Let's actually, yeah,
Lena?
let's talk to her.
Can you hear me?
I'm here. Did you get your rendezvous point?
Not yet. I'm experiencing unforeseen circumstances. Again.
What's the problem?
It's a medical condition I seem to have developed up here. Don't freak out, but it's some kind of... Well, brain mutation.
What?
I said, don't freak out.
She only
please.
just said what?
But
Let her have
didn't you
that.
get a proper checkup before leaving? How the fuck is that even possible? What is wrong with this mission? What is wrong with Maxwell?
Trying to help.
He's trying to help. He suggested something, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. I could really use a second opinion, and I just thought you could have some ideas.
Okay. Do you have anything you can send me?
Yeah, I got an MRI scan.
Right. I'll see if I can figure something out.
Okay.
Thank you, Lena.
Jan, you said Maxwell gave you a solution you didn't like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he did. I don't want to go into the details.
Well, whatever it is, maybe keep it as a backup option, just in case. We don't know how much time you have.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Hey, I'd like a word with you.
There's so much going on. Okay, Miner, we gotta talk. You returned
Okay.
late.
I notice you return late to the base. You know that radiation at this time can be extremely dangerous for you.
Ah, you noticed. Yeah, I did stay out a little longer. But I squeezed so much more out of that outpost. And we really need it now. I do feel kinda nauseated, but a small dose of radiation ain't nothing we can't neutralize overnight.
shouldn't go
I
on
don't
like
think
this.
you should go on like this. Why not?
You need me, and I want to make myself useful. So stop being so goddamn noble and take advantage of it like a proper boss.
Okay. Fine. Okay, do we go to... Let's go to worker, I guess? There's so much to talk about. Something you want to
wanted
discuss?
to talk about something? Yeah. I've been laying low, just observing the situation from a distance, but I think it's time you and I talked. Okay. So, you're a builder. Yeah. For a corporation.
Yeah.
And you weren't supposed to have any responsible role on this mission.
What's your point?
And what's your point? Well, I'll be upfront with you. It pains me to see what you become. Really? Yeah. I know it sounds funny from a guy who just popped out of a jar, but I know you, Yan. And I know what you once
What?
wanted.
Is his name Jan?
I'm dying to know. You, Yan Dolsky,
Jan.
wanted to be a leader. True. And now that you mention it, I do recall having juvenile fantasies about it. Remember our Fierce Ocelot survival
Oh, the
camp?
Fierce Ocelot.
We got to the rank of patrol guide at 12. You can call that a juvenile fantasy. I'll call it a promising start. Fierce Ocelots, yeah, that was a cool adventure. Adventure? Huh. What about standing up for your men when the camp director made them clean the latrines for 3 days in a row? Man. Yeah, right, I forgot about that. And the protest we organized when the canteen gave us forks to eat soup with? We're no goons.
They're gooning.
Give us spoons. Yes. See?
We don't goon. Give
You
us
remember.
spoons.
And how good it felt to have people follow you, trust you, respect you. So, what happened? How did you end up as a corpo rat without any agency? Oh, I have some agency in my life. Social security matters when you want to get a mortgage for your dream home, settle down with someone you
Very
love.
fair.
That can change priorities. So, selfishness stood in the way of your ideals. Are you trying to make me feel bad about myself? I'm just thinking out loud. Where did your choices get you? Are you really satisfied with how you ended up drifting with the current, not getting in anybody's way? Because things can still change, you know? If you go back to your ideals and remember how to be a true leader.
How would I do that?
How exactly would I do that? You can stand up for your people like you used to do, instead of trying to please the bigwigs. You can make sure working conditions in here are humane. Meaning, let's start with the fundamentals. I can see you care about radiation protection. That's good. Now, I want you to keep it up.
Yar.
That sounds reasonable. Of course, you can't do it by imposing overtime on anybody.
Okay, that's... Obviously.
Obviously. I take that as a declaration.
Fine, I'm in.
Okay, I'm in. Good. I hope you can pull it off. Could be a first step to becoming true to yourself again.
Here's your
Hey,
book.
I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Well, well. I didn't take you for a fan of dystopias. Honestly, I never read it. I thought I might enjoy it during the long evenings in the base, but I'm too drained to even pick it up. I read it a dozen times at least, And I will gladly do it again. It's such a great reminder of how corporations train us to be their servants.
Okay. Work-life balance. I can't even they have so many tasks I can't even see it. Maintain the radiation and don't have crunch for 5 days. Yeah, I think we can do that. Botanist now. Gamers Den. There's so much talking. I haven't even gotten to talking to the technician. Can you believe that? Like everyone has something to say and then they have another thing to say after I'm done talking. Okay.
I never thought
I've been talking for 25 minutes straight.
Looks like you have something to say to me. Please, tell me it's not true. Are we seriously going to farm a human being like it's a plant? Don't you want to live long enough to see Lena again? That's below the belt. You know that
Damn.
talking to
Yeah, we
her
were being
was
very
the best
manipulative with
moment
that.
of my short life in this base. And I'd give everything for another one. But I won't sacrifice my humanity. And this idea is shameful.
Yeah, he doesn't like that. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Social room. Okay, technician down there. Fine, we'll go to bed now, and then we'll talk to technician now. Or in the morning, we'll talk to technician. Thank God that sun's still far away.
Jan, we should talk. Let's touch base.
They all have more things to say. That's insane. And he just ran away from me. Don't mine enriched minerals for 5 days. Okay. Technician.
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, he does
I
not
want
like
you
it.
to know I don't like it. It would be like being fed my own brother's brain.
I told you I'm looking
What
for
if
another way.
I told you I'm looking for another way.
Yeah, whatever. I'm starting to think it's not the solution that's the problem. It's the fact you put us in this situation in
I mean,
the first
there was
place.
nothing that you wouldn't be alive. Fine.
Looks like we're ready to move on.
Really? Now? You're not seriously suggesting we head out into that big, hostile cloud of sand with
What do you
everyone
want from
basically
me,
on the brink of
technician?
death? We
I'm
have
trying to.
no idea what's in store for us, or if there'll be any resources out there. No way this base is moving without a fully healthy crew.
Okay. He does not like any option. So that's very annoying. Worker. Oh, can you just give it a break? Everyone's just so fucking pissed right now.
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you.
Yeah, I've heard, and I gotta say, it's kinda disturbing. Is it true you're considering creating this knocked out guy and retrieving his brain?
Want to explore another way?
Don't worry. I want to try and explore another way.
That's a relief. Hope it works out.
We'll see. Oh my god, look at how mad technician is. Right, and he's okay. Stallion's super high with him. He can only work for 4 hours. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. It's command center. Okay.
You shouldn't doubt yourself like that.
Okay, they're having an uplifting conversation. Worker, 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 worker. Fine. Fuck, we're still talking to Miner.
So,
Ah.
we might have a cure for you.
Yeah. Everyone's talking about it. They're saying it's a controversial idea. But this is not the time and place for being subtle, right?
Thank you for understanding. Okay, now he went to the farthest fucking regions. Worker, you're pissing me off now.
So, heard the news? I think we might have a cure for you.
He's probably not gonna like work.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I gotta say, good job.
oh,
I
he
know
likes it.
not everyone is convinced about this method.
Well, it
but
seems like overall people
in
seem to like it.
my opinion, we should do whatever it takes
Or
to
like
save
kind of
the crew
50-50 split.
without looking back.
Wanted to talk?
Hey, what did you want to talk about? Is it true? Are you really thinking of getting the corporation involved in our treatment?
I thought you just said. I consider it.
I might have to consider it. Not everyone is thrilled about Maxwell's solution,
You just said you
I
were
get that,
down with it.
but I wanted to warn you. Whatever you do, do not trust the corporation. I might sound obsessed, but I am speaking from experience. You should know that Ally Corp has blood on their hands.
I mean, I know.
Yeah, why doesn't that surprise me? Of course, they put the blame on the unions. What happened?
Well, first they tried to downplay our demonstrations, chaotic riots. That's what they
Chaotic
called it.
riots.
Then they sent in the police. Things got more and more brutal. Innocent people were arrested, charged with false accusations, vilified. That's when I decided to step in as a leader. I consolidated all the separate small unions, and together we declared a general strike of the joint unions against all the
Is that how you
big
spell
six
separate?
corporations. Well, they couldn't call us chaotic anymore, so what do you think they did? They probably just sent more police against you. They went for me, personally, by planting a mole inside the organization who challenged my leadership. Imagine this guy appearing out of nowhere and suddenly undermining my authority. And his agenda? Stop the strike, back down on our demands. Ridiculous. The worst thing was, some people actually took him seriously, which is exactly what those double dealers wanted. To drive a wedge between us, destroy our newfound unity.
Send a clear
You had
message.
to send a clear message to the people. Yeah,
We'll just butter him up.
I had to show them
He's
that
kinda
we'd
pissed.
never back down. It was now
Never back
or
down, never what.
We needed public opinion on our side, so I called for a nationwide demonstration to support our cause. A mass display of distrust towards the powers that be. And you know what? The turnout exceeded my expectations. It was the proudest day of my life. Until it became the darkest one.
What happened?
The police happened.
pushing the protesters about, yanking people out of the crowd, and mousetrapping the ones who wanted to retreat. Panic broke out. Several groups started backing out while others tried to push on, trampling them. It was a massacre. Many people died that day, Jan. And it's all on the corporations. Their hypocrisy, their greed.
Okay.
Wow, man. That must have been agonizing for you. I can see why you hate the corporation so much now. Yeah. And you know the worst thing? Backstabbing me was what they were planning from the start. They were just waiting to discredit me in the eyes of people who trusted me most. So, how come you ended up on this mission? For Ally Corp? Well, it was the only way to redeem myself in the eyes of the unions. I failed as a leader. So, I needed to rebuild my position from scratch. And then Ally Corp offered me the role of a union representative on this mission. And they probably thought they were humiliating me. But I wanted to show the people I was willing to fight for their rights in any circumstance. Even if it meant venturing into the lion's den. So, here I am.
Donna,
But it doesn't
Donna,
mean I trust them.
rock you like a
Neither should
hurricane.
you.
It's been
'Cause they're
almost
gonna
40 minutes
play
with
you
no
just
gameplay.
like they played me.
I mean, besides clicking button. You know,
Don't worry. I won't. Good. Thanks for hearing me out. I hope you won't let anyone change
I
your
mean, I
mind.
still might work with them. Okay, you want to talk
Hey,
something else
You
now?
wanted to talk?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's about the miner. I've been watching him and I don't like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, he's overworking
He
himself.
keeps coming back late, doesn't rest properly.
It worries me too.
It worries me too.
They told him not to do that.
It seems like this is how he wants it. Not much I can do to stop him. Not great. I mean, I know the radiation can be handled from a medical point of view, but I just don't think it's right for a person to be exploited like that. Makes me wonder why he's okay with it. He just wants to make himself useful in a difficult time. Where's the harm in that? But that's it. Haven't you noticed how obsessed he is with being useful? Hand or no hand? The miner's clearly trying to prove something he's insecure about, and you're taking advantage of that.
It literally told
Well,
them
what
not
do you
to.
want me to do about it? See, this is exactly why the unions were adamant about a mental health specialist on board every
I'm
mission.
sorry, I do not have a mental health
The
specialist.
miner clearly needs therapy. And I know it sounds crazy, but maybe expanding the crew in that direction
We can't.
could benefit all of us.
We don't have another spot. I like him the way he is.
I don't know. I think I like the miner the way he is.
I don't think
Working hard makes him happy and fulfilled.
we're gonna have to
Going
take the
back
hit
to
here.
all that bad shit in his life could just bring him down and make him lose that new zest he acquired. You're worried he's going to be less productive. But that's exactly what he needs. To respect himself without trying to be an overachiever. See, maybe you like him the way he is.
Okay, we're not doing crunch
Question
time
is,
for the next 5 days because of you.
does he
Like,
like
let's just let him
himself?
do his 9 hours, okay? Build a contemplation room. We can do that. We can build a fucking contemplation room, okay? Jesus. It's your fucking contemplation room. I mean, I guess we could just put it here, right? Oh, yeah, can I build a... Can I make the base bigger? So many minerals, Marie. Assignments. Who's making minerals? Oh, we need a mineral man. Wait, why are they not working? Okay, people need to work. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll send the miner to contemplation. I can't send... I can't send him to the
Hey, huh?
contemplation room. Oh yeah, hold on. Research. Okay. That one's manned. This one isn't manned, so I'm gonna work at that mineral spot.
Need to go there, Chief.
Yeah, you do. Technician, you go here, and you're gonna start working. Shit. What is going on at base? Okay. Now, what do we make after this? What do we want? I mean, probably that, right? Boom. Right, now we're massive. We do not have enough for bullshit. But we will make a park with a bench, so infrastructure is currently not. Oh, it's because I made my base too big. Well, that's not good.
Someone's as happy as a pig in mud.
Why isn't it connecting? Okay, now are we good? Now everything's connected. Okay. Good. Wait, what? Oh, they got unassigned. You're on organics and minerals, I guess. And then I do minerals here. There we go. That's good. Jesus Christ. Okay. Can I make another Rapidia mark now? I almost have enough. Oh, that's what it meant. Send him there. Okay.
Got everything you need out there?
Alright, let's go
Guns and
talk.
whatnot?
Lena.
Lena?
I think I've got something for you.
Really? What is it?
I got my hands on some tech we've been using for one of our contracts. It seems it can be modified to your needs. It's a neural implant.
What? No, no, Lena, I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I only have the basic equipment here.
Oh, relax, okay? It's a tiny, smart device. Inserting it is no harder than vaccinating a kid. I'll send you all the necessary instructions.
Injections. I hate those.
I hate those.
Yeah,
I don't want a
you
shot.
always did. Anyway, it's take it or leave it. I have to say it wasn't easy to crack this one. And we did our best to make it as simple as we could for you.
No, wait. We? Who's we?
Who's we?
I consulted a colleague.
Uh-oh.
He was in charge of deploying this implant for its original use. Nobody knows this tech better than him.
What was the original use?
The client was a big company operating in the private prison sector. They tested it on convicts applying for parole. The implant didn't just track their whereabouts. It also allowed them to control them in other ways. Regulate their levels of anxiety and such.
Wait, this sounds
Anyway,
bad.
we think we can reprogram it to provide other brain treatments. We've worked out an initial formula based on your scan results. The implant will let us apply the formula, but also allow us to react in case anything goes wrong in the future.
You sure it's safe?
Sure, it's safe. Has it been tested as a medical device?
It hasn't, but I can promise it won't harm you. And it's the best shot we have at healing you. What's really bothering you?
I need to tell you something. It's not gonna be easy, but it's time you knew.
Yeah, we gotta be honest.
You what?
I didn't tell you the whole truth when we talked earlier. That the cure isn't for me. Actually, it's for someone else.
You're not alone out there?
No. I did something to survive. I made copies of myself. Human replicas. I swear to you, otherwise I wouldn't have made it on my own.
I'm sorry, Jan. I don't understand. I'm sorry. You did what?
I know, it sounds fucked up, but listen. I have Rapidium and I have a womb, you know?
Isn't-
This module. Just think about it.
Yeah, yeah, I have
I
a
can make
womb.
copies of myself. They're called alters.
Alters, Jan?
Yeah, because I use the quantum computer to alter their life paths, you know? So, yeah, I know this is crazy, but you gotta believe me. They are different versions of me, with different choices they made in life. There's even one who thinks he never divorced you. Can you believe that? God, he's such a pain in the ass. You'd hate him.
Apparently not.
You still with me?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry that I lied to you, but I didn't want to disturb you.
Well, you fucking did. So, is it them? They need the treatment.
Yeah.
Does Maxwell know about this?
He
Yeah.
does, but it's entirely on me, Lena.
Well, he'll have a lot to explain.
No. No, nobody can find out. At least not for now. You have to understand. I could get in some deep shit.
You're already halfway there. There's no way the people in medical won't notice that the data you're transmitting is coming from multiple patients with the same DNA.
That's
They're not stupid.
probably
Jan.
true, actually.
They're gonna find out about what you did.
Is there no way to prevent that? I mean, I can't risk giving the corporation full access to my Alter's brains. Do you realize how vulnerable it would make them?
I'm sorry. But I don't understand. I thought you created them because you needed help, and suddenly they're in the center of all of this. Honestly, I thought you had other priorities. Look, I'm giving you a simple solution here to go on with your mission and bring Rapidium back to Earth. Yes, it means coming clean to the corporation, and yes, it also means giving them control. But that might actually be a good thing for you. You were never meant to command that mission. Please remember that. Don't put too much weight on your shoulders.
My Alters trust me. I could never do that to them. Leave them to the mercy of a soulless institution for whom they're a massive inconvenience, a liability. It would mean giving Ally Corp an easy way to get rid of them
Yeah.
whenever they want.
That's a death sentence.
And you thought what? That you could grant them a long, happy life when you created them?
I mean, no,
They
you're
have
right
to be
about that.
brought to light sooner or later. You can't protect your alters from who they are. I'm sorry, but if you want to cure them, you'll have to expose them.
Maybe.
Just, please, whatever you do, don't trust Maxwell. I asked around some more, and the rumors are alarming. So I need to do some fact-checking before I share them with you. Why don't you follow the instructions I'll send you? Buy yourself time and let me get back to you, okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Lena.
Good luck.
Okay. Right.
Honestly, I don't like her solution. I think I'd rather research. I think, yeah, I think I would rather just do the research instead of this shit. Something about this, like, I just feel like it's not gonna be good. I appreciate your help, Lena, but not on this one. Not on this one. Alright, we'll cut it here, and we'll pick it up next time, alright? See ya.